This is a quick video showing framing options for Seestar mosaics on the S50 Smart Telescope. You're going to see that there is an increased field of view using mosaic mode. You get 1.4 by 2.5 degrees of the sky. This is able to catch larger objects in the sky like Orion Nebula, as well as the neighboring Walking Man Nebula, which you can see here. This is one that I completed. This is an image of Andromeda Galaxy. You can see how it can be framed. This is my resulting image. This is framing options for M45 Pleiades. You can see you can capture the whole thing, which isn't possible in just the normal working mode of S50. This is Horsehead Flame Nebula, which you can see you can capture both comfortably, as well as 2 stars on Orion's belt. You can't quite catch all 3 stars on the belt, though. You can see you can capture Lagoon and Trifid nebulas, M8 and M20. Here you can see Eagle and Swan nebulas. Unfortunately, you can't capture them both in full. You can almost capture them. This is M16. There's a Rho Ophiuchi. You can see you can capture Antares and M4, but you can't capture all of Rho Ophiuchi, unfortunately. You can capture almost all of the Cygnus loop. Eastern and Western Veil nebulas are almost captured. It's close. Here's North America Nebula. You can capture it in full, which is great. You can capture Pelican and the Cygnus wall. Here you can see how you can capture Markarian's chain. You can get most of those galaxies. Here's Heart Nebula. You can almost capture it in full, which is great. Here's Soul Nebula. You can capture it in full. Here's California Nebula, which you can also capture in full. Here's Butterfly Nebula in the Sadar region. You can capture that in full. Here's the Rosette Nebula. You can capture that. This is pretty nice framing. You've got Elephant Trunk Nebula. You can almost capture all of it. You can definitely capture the trunk. Here's Lobster Claw and Bubble Nebula side by side. Lion Nebula, you can capture in full. It is quite faint, so you need a lot of exposure time. Here's the Cone Nebula, captured in full. Jellyfish Nebula, you can capture with a local cluster. You can see Jellyfish and Monkeyhead almost are captured at the same time. Here's Seagull Nebula, which you can capture in full, which is great. Here's the Tadpole Nebula in Auriga. Capture it with its local companion. Here's a Coathanger asterism, which you can capture in full, which is cool. Southern Hemisphere targets, Cat's Paw and Lobster Nebula. Running Chicken Nebula can be captured almost in full, which is great. Carina Nebula, you can capture almost in full. Tarantula Nebula, you can capture it plus some of its neighboring. And here's the Small Magellanic Cloud captured in full. Large Magellanic Cloud is too large, but you can capture quite a bit. This gives you an idea of framing options.